So now we're going to place our word onto our bag. So the first thing we want to do is press it at home. And then we're going to try to match the handles together and flatten it. And then we're going to fold over the one side, top corner, to the other top corner. And we're going to match down the two seamed edges to be as straight as possible. And then we're going to try and make sure that the handles are matching, and then gently stroke across and create a center crease. Just with your fingers, press it down. And then when you open, you should have a nice crease down the center there. If you're finding it difficult to see, you can actually pop a pin in at the top and bottom, if this helps you to know where that center crease is, or you can just mark it with a chalk pencil, top and bottom. Whatever works for you, you do that. And then you take your placement card, and we're going to match this center crease line to the center crease we've just pressed onto the fabric. And now we've got our placement card matched to the center crease, not center seam. I'm going to just place a stone on it so it doesn't move. And now I'm going to place the letters onto the fabric. Let me show you that. So before we place our letters onto the fabric, the first thing we need to do is do this on an ironing board, and we need to put the card underneath the bag. Like so. That way, when we're pressing, especially on an ironing board which is lovely and bouncy, this will give a really flat surface for the letters to adhere to the fabric. Right, so we're ready to place the letters. So I've decided I'm going to write the name here above, and then I'm going to put the star below. So the first thing I'm going to do is just roughly lay out my word. And now I'm going to shift the letters so that they are placed equidistant. I don't know what the word is. But I'm going to do, so my first and last letters are going to be on the number 14. And I'm going to align them to the bottom of the card. And then try to make the rest equally spaced. You'll find that it's not possible to measure between, because they're all different shapes. So it's just do it by eye and what feels good to you. I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to put the star in the middle below. So I'm going to match that to the centre. There we go. And now we are ready to press. So we're ready to press, but before we do, I'm going to lift off the card very gently, and I'm going to see how it looks on the bag. because now is the time. If you're not happy with it, it's easy to change. Yeah, I think I'm happy. So I'm going to get my iron, and this is just an ordinary household iron, nothing fancy, and I've got it on a number 2 heat. So at this point I want to keep the letters really well positioned, so I'm going to place the iron super gently onto the letters. Hold for about 10 seconds. Oops, I must have missed the A. There we go. We are ready to stitch.